With the Ministry of Speed right here in sunny, well, actually it's rainy, cold, and damp San Antonio with Wallace the Dog, broadcasting right here for the French Grand Prix we're going to have tomorrow night here on Project Cars, and on PlayStation Network, and of course F1 2018. But it looks like I'm gonna have to retire here in a second as soon as we go green. This is just a practice race, so yeah, stick around. We want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Parada del Estrada, of course, Mr. Schallenberger. Always a pleasure to have him on board. This is the third season with us, and yeah, we're looking forward to that. Also give a shout out to Ken D-Box. Ken, I know you're out there watching. Thanks for joining us. With that said, I'm getting ready to go here. Joining me in the booth, of course, is Mr. Weiss, but he's not talking, so we'll just be quiet about that. Here we go. How do I retire? Let's see here. And retire from session, yes. Boom, I'm retiring. And they're off. It's going to be a quick start here. Backing out here. Looks like Fenorio is going to lead him off around the block here. Here we go. Yeah, on board now with Fenorio. Right behind him, Eric Garcia. So the two Red Bulls leading him off. And around the bend they go. Right behind them, Jamie D, Donnie Staubitz, and Mr. B, followed by Weiss. Oh, boy. Oh, disqualified for the session. Parked in a dangerous spot. Weiss got disqualified early on here. So, gee. Not sure what to say about that. You're okay, bud? What happened there? No big deal. Well, stick around and watch the race here. If you want to watch it, you're in the room, I think, already. So just watch the monitor and see how these guys race here. And maybe you can help me call the some of the activity here, man. But on board now with Jamie D. Right behind him, Donnie Staubitz looks like he's going to make a move. He's on the right-hand side there. Jamie blocks a little bit there. Dives it into the Toro Rosso. Jamie moving back up to the Toro Rosso this season. Actually went down to the Williams, but now back in the Toro Rosso. Donnie hanging tight right behind him. Who's at Mr. B in the back there? So Red Bull, Toro Rosso. So we had three Red Bulls leading the pack. Woo! Jamie goes a little wide there. And of course Donnie leading him around here in the Renault. Waiting for Roast 2360 to show up here. Maybe he'll show up for the next round here. It's only it's showing 53%. Excuse me, a 53%, a 53 lap race here. That's a whole 100% race, but we're only doing half. So it'll be about 20 laps or so, more or less, right around there. So yeah. With that said, let's get back at the action here. Donnie Staubitz in P4. Oh, Jamie is off. Jamie D off, cutting the corner big time. Cutting the corner there. What happened to the? Oh, he's coming in. Looks like he has some wing damage. JBD 5-second stop and go penalty, speeding a pit lane, and a class to stop and go come in here. So on board now with JBD, checking it out. What happened to old JBD here? Let's go back up front here. Fenorio on point, 1.502 behind in front of Eric Garcia. Let's look at Mr. Garcia here. Here we go on board now with Eric Garcia, trying to run down his teammate. Eric had a great run last 2 weeks ago in Canada, running really hard with the Styling 18. Of course, a Finnish boy. Probably the best we've seen Eric run all season long. So we're looking forward to bigger and better things for him this season, actually this here race. So I know he's been busy out of town. Eric's our Filipino porn star, so he's out there making his latest movies. We'll see how that turns out. But with that said, he's on the Ultra Softs and trying to run down his teammate, Fenorio, Anthony Johnson. Let's move down the list a little bit here, see what else is going on here. Mr. B not liking this track. I don't think a lot of people like this track. I think the colors have a lot to do with it. The stripes, it kind of overwhelms me as well. Last night I was practicing a little bit. Finally figured this track out a little bit. Started making a little bit more time than I was prior to. But yeah, not a big fan of this track as Mr. B or some of the other guys here. I think Jamie D said it best when he said it's the color scheme and the stripes and stuff. That lock up there, but he's got that thing rotated that throw people off here. So we'll see how tomorrow night plays out. We'll have a lot more drivers on the track here, but again, as I said, this is just a practice race. These guys are feeling it out and having to go with it. So Jamie D 26 seconds back behind Mr. B. Let's see if we can find Jamie D here. Here we go. All by his lonesome here. Now, Jamie had some really fast pace the other night here, racing side by side, wheel to wheel with Fenorio. We'll see if that continues on tomorrow night. Announcement for tomorrow night: Styling 18, Mr. Ray Rawls is not going to be joining us tomorrow. It has a cricket game to attend to. So, as you know, Ray Rawls is a cricket world champion in Perth, Australia. So we'll see if he can bring home another trophy for those guys. So we wish him the best of luck tomorrow night. Excuse me, we're actually Sunday night for them, or Sunday for them, tomorrow night for us. So yeah, that's what happens when you live in the future. Jamie bringing it around here. Let me turn some volume up here, as that might help me as well. Here we go. sitting here trackside. Loving the sound here. But Jamie D, another 3-second penalty here, shooting himself in the foot. Only 8 seconds behind Donnie Stobbins. It's going to be Mr. B, 8.274 back. Stays on the throttle. Nicely done there. Got to go high and then dive it in. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Keeps both wheels on the track, both sides on the track there. Nicely done. Got to get a good rotation right here. A little bit of lockup. Looks like those tires are coming in a temp now and not sliding around as much. Did he pick up any time? He's lost a little time to Donnie. Donnie's pulling away with a 9-second gap now. All right, here he goes, putting the spurs to her. 9.5, 9.3. That's the gap. Let's get some telemetry going here. Woo, man. You got to throwing that car in there. I'm telling you, that's not an easy thing to do here at Paul Ricard Circuit. Let's go on board with Sasquatch Motorsports number 2 driver, sponsored by Dow Glass Works and, of course, Trojan Mini. Donnie Stobbins, 3.919 back off the gearbox here of Eric Garcia. Well, you can't even see Eric. Boy, there they go right there. Not my favorite part of the track, though, for sure. Oh, Donnie. Donnie with a 3-second penalty. Yeah, knew that was going to happen there. Going a little wide there. Now down to 4.322. Stays on the throttle, adjusting the fuel mixture here. Possibly the brake bias, rotating that thing. Nicely done there, keeps it centered. Trying to find his line. There you go. One more time. This is a little bit more technical corner here, because you come off that off-camber left-hander, then off just a really funny right-hander onto the first straightaway there. It's like a hook back. Not really liking that either. It really pushes the car to the limits, and of course the tires just get smoked out right there. Whoa, Donnie going way wide there. So it's like dancing with a fat girl, but hey, you know what? Only he knows that. Let's move around here. Check out Eric Garcia. Again, as I said, our Filipino porn star. Ladyboys on Fire, his latest hit. Filipino Ladyboys on Fire, but right now, 2.336 back off Fenorio. So he's lost about a second, but not really as much as the rest of the guys there. So Eric Garcia certainly has the pace. He's been out of practice all week. This is probably his first day of practice here. So hopefully he'll stay at it tonight, tomorrow, all day, and he'll get that thing, get that Red Bull up there in front there, contending for a victory. Tomorrow night we can expect the likes of Finish Boy and, of course, Fenorio. Hopefully Antil will show up. I saw him out there earlier. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But Antil's been busy. I know he's hurt. He's burned his feet. Yeah. I'm not gonna. I won't go into details, but let's just say that those confidence course building exercises where we gotta walk across the hot coals, not so good for Antil there. So who's out in front? You know who's out in front. Anthony Johnson. Let's go see what he's got cooking in the oven of speed as he crosses the stripe. Let's take a ministry of speed, crank it up and right around here. Oh, Donnie with another penalty with Anthony Johnson as he takes us around Paul Ricard. Enjoy. Johnson running a beating line there. That was a Ministry of Speed's cranking up with Anthony. Pulls another second on Eric Garcia down to 3.9, almost 2 seconds in the gap now. Anthony's pushed a little bit wider. And Donnie, 5.457 back. Jamie D, 27-second gap. And Mr. B, a 21-second gap behind Jamie D. So, yeah, Fenorio just mashing on folks here. Look at Donnie with another 3-second time penalty. Holy smoke. Let's go back down a little bit here and see what Donnie's got going on here. Whatever it is, it can't be good. Let's take a look at the that Renault as he works his way around here, Paul Ricard circuit. See if we can spot some difficulties that Donnie might be incurring here. I see Eric there, but that 5-second gap sure looks a lot closer than that. Or excuse me, that 5-second gap just looks, I don't know. This track's an optical illusion to me, to be honest with you. Had some good cornering through there. Not so much in the way of off track there. But what's going on with his handling issues here? Whoa! Nicely done there. I don't really see anything going on with Donnie there. If he was going to mess up, it'd be in that part of the track right there. But we'll stay riding around with him for a minute here and see what he's got going back out in sector 1 here, back down the front straightaway here. 4 off. That's not going to help when you do that. You have a solid grip when you exit that particular corner there. Hurtling down to the front straightaway into turn 1. Cuts the head off that, stays on the track there. Not too bad. Not quite sure why Donnie keeps getting those 3-second penalties. It's possibly there, but even that doesn't seem like it's too far off the mark there. Wow. Hanging it out right there for sure. Back down where we picked him up last time. So yeah, Donnie's not showing anything that's no harm, no foul. It looks like his car's all dialed in there. But yeah, we'll continue back on and check with Donnie here in a minute. Let's see what else we got going back here. Actually, Eric Garcia 4.998 back off Fenorio. Right around here with Eric a little bit, see what he's got going on. I do a lot of these practice streams, so drivers here can come back and look at their race. Oh, so if you see me on one driver for a particular amount of time, it's really for their benefit, so they can come back and look and understand the way they corner, the way they're entering certain corners, exiting. Donnie with another one. As soon as we turn our heads, Donnie gets another penalty. Whoa, man. But that's what these streams are for. These practice streams, anyway. It also gives other guys a chance to look at some of the faster guys' lines and see what they're doing to keep that speed and to maintain speed. Maybe pick up a few pointers. Sticker could be a little bit faster through there, but that's just lack of practice. He'll be back on cue tomorrow night. Yeah. So this is a no assisted series, of course. No traction control, no ABS, none of that stuff there. Part from A will be on tomorrow night. Damage is on full. Now they're still having some issues with the formation lap, so that may be off tomorrow night. But other than that, this is strictly a raw, run with your brung type series here. It's all car and all driver, and not really so much the car. Oh, Garcia way wide there. Just carried a little bit too much speed and took that thing way out there. Did not get a penalty, but yeah, he's got to figure that little twisty bit out there. This is not an easier one. This is actually a harder corner here. It's going to take him out wide. Yeah, slow down just enough. So Fenorio in the pits. Eric Garcia now assumes the lead. So here comes Anthony Johnson on exit. Oh, so Eric Garcia did get pinched right now with a 3-second time penalty. Just taking that a little too wide, trying to make him some time on Fenorio, trying to get around and make some time up so he can get out in front of Fenorio. I don't know if that's going to help him or not. That's definitely not good for your speed. I think that's his first or second 3-second penalty here. But oh, Mr. B not carrying too much speed there to get a penalty, but we're way off. Slow it down, slow it down. Got the super soft tires on the red bands. Is he going to pit? He's got 10 laps to go. On board with the Toro Rosso driver. Donnie with another 3-second penalty. Holy smoke. How many can he get? 2.08. Oh, 1.967. Let's go look at this battle right here. See if Donnie can make a move here on Eric Garcia. I think both these guys are going to pit right now. We're coming up to pit road entrance. Garcia, if he dives in, I'm sure Stobbins will follow him in there. There he goes. And here comes Donnie. Got to roll that thing up. Oh, Eric Garcia pinged for speeding into pit road entrance. Oh, no. Not good at all. Lack of practice. That's what's going to happen there. That pit road timing penalty zone is just right there at the door. Garcia out with a quick stop there. Woo, man. That Red Bull team has really got it going on. That's not going to help if their driver keeps getting pinged for penalties. Oh, there comes Jimmy D. Oh, boy. He's got to run. They close the door on him. Oh, my Lord. On board now with JVD. Is he going to get around Donnie? Donnie's going to have to let him go, I think. Or if Donnie can hold him off and keep that spot. JVD backs out of it. Wise he does. He knows these guys got cold tires. He does not want to cause a bad situation. So the game is afoot now. Eric Garcia is scurrying away here. Whoa, JVD goes wide. The dirty air of Donnie Stobbins. And gets pinged for it, it sounds like. Oh, no, DRS is open. That's what that was. All right. Too far back, though, but he does keep pace. Right there, knocking on the back door of Donnie Stobbins. Donnie, don't look in the mirror, buddy. Oh, 4 off. Who got pinged? Nobody. Wow. So following around second, third, and fourth here. On board with the fourth place machine of Jamie Dodger. Fenorio, 135.427, trying to go back in time early on here. The fastest lap so far. Halfway done. JBD pinged for going wide there. A 3-second penalty. Oh boy. Stop, it's a little bit of lockup there. Looks like his tires are coming in now. Whoa, JB again going wide in the dirty air for Donnie. If you missed it, catch that video I posted today with JBD and Fenorio. Some good wheel-to-wheel action there. It was only a couple of laps, but yeah, really exciting stuff. You know, JBD is certainly a capable driver, having won some world championships before in his league. He's had his own leagues, raced with South Bronx, and of course now racing with the Ministry of Speed. Oh, another one. It's got to be a penalty for him. Look at that. Oh, man. He's really struggling for that car. Whoa, 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 whoa. Really struggling with that handling of that machine there. Has to roll out of it. Donnie playing that brilliantly, staying in front of Jamie D here. Just putting that dirty nose right across his front wing there. I mean, that dirty air right across his front wing and keeping Jamie D at bay. Now, can Donnie close the gap here on Eric Garcia? He's got 1.667 is the space. Oh, man. And Eric Garcia 14 seconds back behind Fenorio. Yeah. So all by his lonesome, Anthony Johnson. About 7 laps to go here at the Paul Ricard circuit. I have a feeling tomorrow's going to be a quick race. I hope 100% is going to go by fast. It's like Anthony's, oh, Jamie D folded up like wet cardboard and taking off. I don't blame him. He'll be back. It's late for him right now. Around the bend he goes, but it ain't to grandma's house. Anthony Johnson about to cross the front stripe, get on the front straightaway here, across the stripe here. Increasing that gap to 15.049. So he's definitely on the charge. Back down to Mr. B, Family Motorsports #1 driver. Driving the Haas F1 car. Actually works for Haas. So representing in a big way. Whoa, 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 whoa. You got that thing turned, boy. I'm telling you. He's fearless. Fearless. He's anything but family-like. Mr. B. Punch you right in the pie hole with the assassin. Donnie Thomas, DNF. Uh-oh. What happened to Donnie? Just too many penalties, I think. So Eric Garcia and that moves Jamie D up a spot, but Jamie D's 24.573, Eric Garcia 15.048, and Mr. B 50.299. Almost a minute back. Six to go. So Donnie with a big DNF. Oh, man. I'd have to see Mr. B come through this section here. Look at that. Fourth gear. Keeps it in fourth. Up through the gears again. Drop down to third here. Second. Puts the spurs to it one more time. Third. Nope. Stays in fourth. Down to second. Spins the tires just a little bit, not too much. And away he goes. on the super softs. So the gap is down to 25 seconds. So somewhere out there, Mr. B made up 25 seconds. I'm not sure how that happened, but wow, not so bad. So the Ghost Machine of Jamie D, 37.872 back. Laziers, has left the session. I didn't even know he was in here. See if I can message him. No, I got my phone here. It's over there. 16 laps down, 53 out of 53. We're only doing 20 laps here, so 4 to go. Looks like Fenorio has got this in the bag. Moving fast and moving forward. All right, be right back. $17 to 53 down. We're not doing 53. We're only doing 25. Well, actually, half of it, which is 21 and a half. Eric Garcia, another 3-second penalty. And he's getting around the block here. Looking sharp is Anthony Johnson. He got a good shot of winning tomorrow night. Pulling for the Red Bulls. Styling again, of course, in the Mercedes. Not going to make it tomorrow night, so we're have to fill in that spot. I think I got a couple of guys that might be interested in driving the Merc tomorrow night. .256 back, Mr. B off Eric Garcia. Or should I say Jimmy D? Whoa. On the ultra softs now, so we missed the stop. Definitely got to put heat on the tires like that. Woo! .701, so Eric Garcia just could not make up that time. He's actually lost a couple of seconds there. The Fenorio is just on par, but then again, he's got the most practice out of these guys this week. So, you can't fault him for his speed here. That's what happens when you practice. You get faster. 417 24290. Donnie Stop is DNF. JD ghosted out there. A minute and 14 back. 1:15 back. That's it. 5 flag in the air, this time by for Fenorio. Last lap for the Red Bull driver. About to put Mr. B a lap down. Can he get it done here on the last lap? Or Mr. B going to stay in front of him? Halfway through this race. You know, you can actually do this. Oh, that's Jamie D. Put him down. You can actually do this race in 2 stops. I'm assuming. You put on the hard tires. Woo! Start with the hards. Could technically do it in 2 stops. So Garcia now is about to catch the Dodger machine right there. And Mr. B only 15 seconds back off that. So with that said, thanks for joining us tonight. Absolutely, sir, absolutely. Weiss saying good night for the evening. Glad that he could join us just to watch it, kind of hang out, feel what's going on here. But yeah, always a pleasure to have someone like Mr. Weiss to come in and have a visit. But on to the front straightaway for the last time, it's going to be Anthony Johnson. Fenorio doing what he needs to do tomorrow night, and that's take the top step here at Paul Ricard. So here we go. Anthony Johnson taking the win tonight, the practice race. Good job for our drivers. Eric Garcia P2 and Mr. B P3. That's it, folks. Let me get these guys up here real quick because I got to run off here and grab some food. But with that said, let me send some invites out here. All right. Let's talk to Mr. Johnson here and see what he's got to say about any of this activity here. And Mr. B, here we go. All 3 drivers that are on the track now. And back down to the game session here. Working his way around the track still. Eric, I'll tell you what, man, you had a good run going there for a little while. What happened? You started getting penalties. Was it just lack of practice, or was the handling or the setup off in that car?
Oh yeah, lack of practice. Still making some mistakes.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you have the pace for sure. When the race started, you were only a couple seconds behind Fenorio for a while there, but yeah, certainly we're looking forward to seeing a better run from you tomorrow night. Obviously, I think maybe some more practice would do you some justice, but still a valiant effort. What happened with the 17-second gap? Was that just...
I was coming out of the pits and I forgot to release the
the pit limiter?
The pit button. The pit limiter.
I do that all the time, man. Well, there you have it. Well, I hope you have a good run tomorrow night. Let me talk to Mr. B real quick here. Mr. B, tell me a little bit about what's going on out there. for you in the Haas machine?
Not much. Just I'm beating up tires real fast.
I
I can stick pretty good for 5 to 10 laps, and then I start getting on my skates.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw you were sliding the corners here, but then I think the super softs were working a little bit better than the ultra softs. Would you agree on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the reds. Yeah.
I'm even liking the softs on this track.
Really, the yellow tires.
I never liked the softs. I just like them on this track.
Well, tomorrow you can technically do this in 2 stops. If you played your cards right, and if you didn't eat your tires up so fast, I would probably assume that the 2 yellows, would be something to think about. But yeah, it's still valiant effort, still a good job there. You got a couple of penalties, but not as much as some of these other guys. Donnie had just a truckload of penalties, man. I mean, he had like 4, 5, 6 3-second penalties, and
I
yeah.
just got a couple warnings. I never ever got a penalty.
Well, that's what I was saying. It didn't look like I saw your name pop up too much there, so that's a good thing. So technically, you can just keep where you're at, and the race is going to come to you, man, because they're going to have, they definitely have some penalties coming back at them. So with that said, we're going to sign off for now. I just wanted to stream this practice race. I'm going to go grab some food because I have had a long, long day. So, Mr. B, any last thoughts on this track tomorrow?
No.
That's it.
Okay.
It's all good. So here we go. Sponsor Dog and 6 Gun Johnny say good night for now. We'll see y'all mañana. It's right when you get to talk to Fenorio, but yeah, that's all right. He'll deal with it.